Hey everyone, it is Grant, out of drag this week, because I'll explain to you in just a second, but I am ready to spill some hot tea on my sisters. Tastes like childbirth. This week I'm actually not in drag, as you can probably tell. You can see my beautiful, pimply, naked mole rat skin. But I'm out of drag because I've actually I have gotten into drag 3 times this week for the Supreme Drag Race because I'm in the top 4, so it would mean the world to me if you would, shameless self-promotion, go to their Instagram page at the Supreme Drag Race and vote Team Grant if you are Team Grant. And yeah, do it because I'm in the top 4 and I really want to make top 3 and maybe even win. Mythica. So the first queen that I'm going to give my first impression of is Miss Lady Porcelain. So Porcelain was actually the first queen that contacted me to be in Teen Queens, and she was a bit intimidating at first because back when I was a wee little baby drag queen, couldn't paint a mug like I can now, it was a bit intimidating because she was this fabulous, fishy, beautiful, well, I wouldn't say fishy, but I really admired her drag style and how, beautiful and painterly it was. I watched her videos and I was like, she really has not warmed up to the camera. But, just like a compliment sandwich, I've got to end this, critique with a nice little compliment. But no, for reals, I love you, Porcelain. You're my sister. You're freaking amazing. You are one of the most kind and dependable people that I have in my life. You're an amazing friend, talented drag queen. You can beat a mug, you can wear your eBay corsets, you can blend that Mayron, and yeah, maybe next year you'll buy another wig. We'll see. Woo! Next queen that I'm going to give my first impression of is Cake Dairy, INC. My dear darling sister Cake. I love Cake to death, but I will say, when I first met Cake in, well, I mean, Uvu in person, but in the Kik chat, I actually was extremely intimidated by her because her makeup was frickin' flawless. Like, she had this beautiful picture of her with this colored clown face, and at first I wasn't living for it, but now she's stolen my little, black heart, and she is just frickin' amazing. She's so sweet. From the minute I saw her first face, sorry, gotta clench these. Sorry. Pulled a Brittany today, so my throat's a little raw. I saw Cake's first video. She was freaking hilarious, and I was like, oh my god, this girl is freaking amazing. Oh my god, I'm so gay. Wow! But I was like, oh my god, Cake is so amazing. I love this girl. She's a queen. She's the sister, and she's amazing. And from the moment I saw her first video, I saw an instant spark of creativity and truly comedic brilliance. And yeah, I mean, she's just freaking amazing. She's one of the most genuine, kind people that I know, and she always can make me laugh when I'm feeling down. And all that I have to say is, maybe one day you'll fix those furry creases of yours. Or, maybe one day, maybe you'll buy a wig that isn't quite as dry as Dita Ritz's knees. But my next queen is actually Brittany Official. I love Brittany to death. She was one of the newer girls in the group. The originals I love too, Zasha and Jenna. Feminism. So when I met Brittany for the first time, it was via Instagram. She liked one of my pictures and she was like, oh my god, you're so fabulous. But she DM'd me a picture where she was wearing this beautiful skirt and I could see her skinny little slender body and her human hair wig that she got on eBay for $30, and I was like, oh, you poor unfortunate soul. Feel sweet and all kind and all cuddly and all cute, because in her audition video, she just stole our little hearts with her personality. And then I actually met her. Armageddon, World War III. This is the Danny DeVito of drag. She is a tiny little firecracker. Love her to death for it. But, she's gotten us into some drama, and that's all I'm gonna say. Hashtag pray for Brittany to actually beat a mug 2016. Maybe one day she'll use, like, some tinted moisturizer or something. Right now it's just, like, some lip gloss and, like, an individual eyelash. But, it's drag. it's a look. Yeah. Moving on. No, but seriously, in all honesty, I love Brittany so much, and she is so sweet. She can make me laugh 24/7. She's probably one of my closest friends in the group, no bias, but I met her in person, and she was about this tall, and I was like, oh, you sweet little munchkin. Brittany so much, and she's my bae, and yeah, I'm going to put all of their Instagrams down below so you can follow them all. And I love Ilia to death. But I will say, when I first saw her audition, I thought that she was a bio queen, like all the other girls this week. I really, truly thought that she was a bio queen, and that just shows how fishy she is. She's not even, you know, fish. She should be considered, you know, frickin' Jiro sushi sashimi, like the finest sashimi you can buy. She pads frickin' badass, like, oh, girl. Her padding is slay queen. But yeah, she's like freaking amazing. She can beat a mug so well. She's so sweet. At first, I thought she was a little animatronic and didn't necessarily have a personality, but I have gotten to know Ilia, and she's a funny, funny girl. She's a funny queen. I love her. She's so sweet, and she's really, really talented. I mean, I love her to death, and very, very just sweet, like kind in the heart. So, I love all the queens and really making fun of them because I'm jealous of them. Like, every time I see their looks, I'm like, oh my god, I hate you. You're so good. So, thank you all so much for watching this week's video. I hope that you enjoyed hearing some tea. Some tea about all of the girls in the channel. Tastes like my DNA. Glitter. So I hope that you enjoyed learning some tea about all of the girls, and until I see you next time, remember to have androgyny without apology. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at gcarpenmua, follow all of my sisters on Instagram at CakeDairyINC, Miss Lady Porcelain, Ilia, Vixen, and Brittany Official, and follow the Real Teen Queens on Instagram at The Real Teen Queens, on Twitter at teen_queens, and on Facebook at Teen Queens. And for all business inquiries, feel free to email us, thereealteenqueens@gmail.com. Without apology, bye!